You keep using this word danger, danger. I'm not in danger. I am the dangerous. Yes! You could have been anywhere else in the world, and you actually are. Enough. Enough! Yesterday, we talked about kind of a reaction to Fresh and Fit and weakness. So that meant that the theme of the week, no pun intended, is weakness. And unfortunately, it's become quite apparent to me that weakness is fucking everywhere. Weakness is so prevalent in society and in men and in women and in the structure of, dare I say it, our country, that I often wonder if it's okay and natural to be weak. No, that sounds, I don't know, antithetical. Let's take the Pineapple Show. I probably watched about 20 to 25 Pineapple shows. I've covered some. I probably will continue to cover others. It's tough on my stomach. I won't lie. It's tough to watch. But let's just say if they're doing 25 guys a time, what's that? 500 guys I've watched. How many of those guys could you say had stone cold game? I'm going to be really, really nice and say 5. 5. That means 1% of the guys talking to these women actually communicate strength and power in their masculinity. In the other 495, we've seen continuous displays of weak and timid behavior. And why don't you go ahead and add that the chat is weak, and then the guys donating money are weak? How about adult entertainment? You've watched the videos, I've watched the videos. I've gone on the websites. Check it. How many movies have you watched where the dude was seduced by the woman? Guy didn't have to do anything. He was just a plumber. And this amazingly wonderful, beautiful bitch just starts, I don't know, going to fucking town. She just can't help herself. Back in my day, there used to be the music. I kind of miss the music. Kind of miss the music. Then you knew some fucking was about to happen. They don't do the music anymore. They got the popular ones now. It's just like weak nigga central. The teenage kid who's like overpowered by the mom. The stepmom thing is everywhere. Weak. He ain't got no game. He ain't got no balls. She has to do all the fucking things for him. And just everywhere. I watched one. It was a white guy. He came in to rob the house, and there was a really good-looking girl. And for some odd reason, he just started fucking the girl. He was so weak that he just, I know it's not real, but you gonna do 7 to 10, nigga, for some pussy. Weak. I'm gonna put my hand up in the air right now and call porn kinda gay. It's kinda gay. Corn, I guess I should call it. I don't know what porn is. I made that word up. Corn. It's kind of gay. It's kind of always focusing on the guy's dick. It's pretty gay. How many adult entertainment videos have you watched? Weak. And the girls kissing their ass and saying, oh my God, the guy's fucking weak. Oh, I think 75%, nah, fuck that shit. 90% of the dudes in adult entertainment, weak, not good in bed. Do you like that? Yeah, say my name. Yeah, oh my God. Give me that black cock. What? Come on. I've been stroking white bitches for a while now. I've never had one say, give me that big black cock. Come on. Watch a show called Love is Blind. And the participants are behind the wall. They never get to see each other. They just get to talk. And the theme is, what if love is actually not attracted to or combined with looks? And instead of talking about all the things that people they talk about their lives and their dad and their dogs and Christianity, and it's they play the music and the dudes. Oh, the dudes are the best. I don't think I've seen one where the dude didn't start crying. I'm just so privileged to share this with you. Shut up, Alexa. Alexa just pop up talking. I love you. And she starts crying, I love you. And they go see each other in person and they fall in love. And then they go on a vacation and they're still in love. And then they get to the reality of the world. And this woman turns like into a stone cold bitch. And you kind of go, you know what? I see why you single. I see why you ain't married. You're a bitch. You're an uptight, anxiety-riddled bitch. And she starts giving the dude the business. And you can watch this dude dying inside. Because he's not strong enough to correct this bitch and put it on the line and tell her, listen, do it my way or kick rocks. The bitch want to say, oh, this is our relationship and we need to communicate better and you need to, yeah, I know, I'm going to work on it. Wait. Some of them fall in love and get married and they go, yeah, you're still together. Yeah. I'm like, yeah, he's weak. He was a goof. He was never going to do no better. Yeah, he's still married. He was a goof and he's weak. Look at the red pill. Look at some of the words. 304. Single moms whining about child support. Never have I ever seen so many men eager to blurt in an ain't shit bitch and then get mad because the ain't shit bitch is goofy with the child support. Look at Walter, the fresh and fit one. I can't. Well, she's trash. He was sounding real weak on the phone. Well, I just think that we're not in love. I just don't think I'm ready to have a child. Nigga, you better say something better than that. You can go on YouTube and watch a whole show dedicated to men whining about their circumstances. What? You can go on a show on YouTube and find some shit about men telling other men that they're so weak. The only way a bitch will fuck you is if you have a lot of money? What am I, a piece of shit? The only way some bad bitch is gonna want to touch my penis is if I make money? Weak behavior teaching more weakness. Teaching already weak niggas how to be more weak. Oh, you're a chump? No, go ahead and chump out even harder. Sports. How many times you watch the football game and they cut to the sideline and this some Pam Oliver, whomever, some good-looking girl, and she goes and she tells you a bunch of shit you didn't even know. So at halftime, the Colts switched out their cleats. Bitch, shut up. Shut up. I don't need to know any of that goofy shit. Why? So why is she cute and blonde and skinny? Why are the cheerleaders featured sometimes? Because weak motherfuckers want to stare at some pussy. They're not going to hit that pussy. They're not going to fuck that pussy, but they get to stare at it. And it keeps their attention. Why is the strip club? The strip club is weak. How many thousands and thousands of dollars are some of these men given to women in hopes that they might fuck them one time? Why don't you just give the bitch $1,000? You ever seen that shit? The nigga will give her $10,000 over the course of 2 years. Tell you what, save 10%, give her $1,000 to give you a blowjob. You will never donate to that bitch again. You say, you know what? I already had it. I got the blowjob. I'm good to go. I'm gonna take this other $9,000 and get passive income. I gotta have 3 streams of passive income. Let me tell you, a man's got to have. They want you to be part of the group. Weak. A lot of groups are weak. Weakness is everywhere. And what's that bitch on the stripper supposed to do? You notice she's supposed to behave a certain way. Well, if it was strong motherfuckers, she could behave any way she wants. But she's dealing with a bunch of weak motherfuckers. So what she got to do? Flirt, smile, tease, defer, pretend she's stupid. What do you like to do when you're not working? I have several businesses and I go on nature walks. Oh my God, yeah. You raise your 3 kids like the rest of them stripper bitches do. You got a couple of ain't shit dudes. One of them is probably stalking you. It's never a good story with strippers. Never a good, wholesome, maybe they might go to college, but usually there are some good strippers. I'm not going to say strippers are bad people. Strippers are great people. Sex workers are great people. I think it's great. I think they should legalize sex work. I think you'd solve half the world's problems. They'd be real shy at first. They'd be like, I don't know if I want to try this new sex worker store. I'm nervous about the implications of my Christianity. By the next week, that nigga would have the platinum gold membership. $50,000 a year. Wife freaking out. Where are you going? I'm going to fuck. Fuck you. I'm going to fuck. You're not fucking. I'm going to fuck. Were you ever bullied as a child? I was. And one of the things they do is the cool group picks on the helpless, weak people. Well, that is what it is. If you're weak, you will probably be subjected to ridicule. It's not fair, but life is not fair either. But you can continue to get picked on. That's weak. You can stand up for yourself. That's the strong, tough part. Which, I mean, nowadays they got that world star shit. I don't know. I like to think of myself, I would change you know what? Some of them kids, they getting the shit kicked out of them and the shit is on World Star and the kids is deleting themselves. Had a girl in our area. They beat her down. They beat like 4 of them beat her down. And the school didn't do shit about it. A little 15-year-old white girl deleted herself. But they teach them weak behavior. And so rather than stand up for yourself, you do the worst thing you can do, which is blend in. And when you blend into the cool group, they don't give you the top spot. They just gain more members. You could take this to society in a way that I could have a different discussion, African Americans. But that's not where I'm headed with it. But the idea is never to give you the top spot. The idea is to get you to blend in and defer. Weak. Weak. You ever have a family member or a friend and they were always in the top spot? They were strong one and you always, yeah, okay, I'll do what you want. And then you start showing a little backbone and spine, and the whole relationship changed. And you realize it wasn't about all this love. It wasn't about all this friendship. It was about the fact that you were in power and I was weak. How about women? Oh, they love to teach that the new modern man, the man of the new shit, he's going to be vulnerable and warm and good. He's supposed to show his emotions. It's so bad that they're mad at the men who don't want to do that. You're hurt and you were raised in a horrible system. You need to grow up and mature and learn to cry everywhere. And they all say the same thing. Say, man, I ain't doing all that fucking crying. Well, I don't mean crying all the time. But it's okay to cry. No, if it was good, then I could do it all the time. What they want you to do, openly display your emotions because you can't help yourself. Weak. Tell all the sad little bullshit stories of your life. Weak. Tell her how scared and weak and helpless you feel. Weak. Then you're gonna get the little text in 3 weeks. I'm really liking where this is going, but I don't think this is serious for me. And I do want you to encourage you to see other people. Passive aggressive, weak. Passive is always weak, but the aggression always comes from a weak emotional place. It's weakness and then emotions. Passive aggressive, weak. How come the nice guy loses? Partly because he's weak. He kisses ass and he laughs and he does the favors and he gets the ice cream and he does every fucking thing that she wants to do. All this for a bitch you ain't fucking. You haven't even gone on a date with the bitch. You have sold your fucking. Let's go. I don't have any. Oh, this is my favorite one. I don't have anyone to take me to the place. Ooh, I have fallen for that one. That is my shit. I don't have anybody to take me to the place or the movie. And I was fucking, but I fell for it. I'll take you. Well, that's not cool. Well, why don't I take you? Well, all right. Well, I don't never ridden horses before ever. I'll try it. You know me, I'll try anything once, thinking I'm doing something. I got her. Women are slick. You think you running them, they running you. I got her under control. She's thinking, I went horseback riding last week. Probably telling them, pretend this is my first time. Pretend it. Pretend I've never been to this restaurant. I was just here 3 weeks ago. Imagine a scenario in which you're walking down a beach in Miami and it's almost sunset. It's a nice 75-degree, 80-degree day. You got the warm breeze coming off the lapping ocean. And it's just you chilling. And you're thinking your thoughts and you're in your own world and things is lovely. And about 100 yards ahead of you, see a beautiful woman. Long hair, the figure that you like. I like him curvy, can't lie. And she's coming towards you. How many thoughts pop into your head that are weak? Should I ask her out? Or should I look at her? Don't stare at her too much. I don't want to stare at her. Is that harassment? Is this a Me Too moment? I don't want her to think I'm bothering her. What if she doesn't like me? Does she have a boyfriend? I don't usually get girls like this. Should I ask? Would she date like me? What? A lot. Look at all these weak, insecure, doubt and ask questions. Here's where it gets scary. That was off one woman on one beach. Do the gym class. Do the cute girls at work. Do the cute girl at the shopping store. Do the fine bitches at the club. Do the girl from your past that want to pop up for no fucking reason. Over and over and over again. I just reeled off 10 weak negative questions. How many women are you looking at, especially when men are obsessed with women? It's a barrage of weakness. I wasn't going to sit there and say society is weakness everywhere. No, 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 no. Weakness is everywhere within us too. So we got both of it going on. We got it outside. We're watching it on social media and TV and out here. And when we go see the women and our friends are weak, if you're weak, you got weak friends. And we're learning all the weak behaviors and the weak things, all of it. Why does it feel like men are dying inside? Because of being weak. Why does it feel like masculinity is lost? Why does it seem like guys go to bars just to give away free dick? Give it away. Here, would you like some dick? Because weakness is everywhere. It's everywhere in our brains and our bodies. It's probably in the fucking water coming out of the goddamn tap. Come back to the red pill words. What the fuck is approach anxiety? We have an official term for men that are scared to talk to women and it gives them anxiety. I'll say it a different way. You're weak. I'm weak. Why does she spend all this money on beauty products and the surgery and the lips and the boobs and the titty? She got the BBL, which is gross. What is in there? I don't even want to think about it. You ever hear the women on TikTok talk about a guy who's ignored them? Why does that matter to her? Because beauty makes men weak. Men never do this to her. You know, the red pill, they do that deductive reasoning thing. The weak kid looking in the glass at the cool kids. Oh, I wish I was there. I bet the reason that she likes him is because he ignored her texts. Okay, I'll ignore her texts. That's gonna work. No, he's the first nigga who's not losing his fucking mind that she's pretty. He didn't turn weak for beauty. You can acknowledge beauty. Don't be all, I don't even think beauty exists. It's all lies. No, there's beauty. I am an appreciator of beauty. I don't have to lose my fucking mind and become a different person behind the shit. Men are built to be strong. Fuck with this one. Physically strong, that plays itself. You guys can do the math on that. But you are actually built to be logical. What's logic? Reason, deduction, imagination, creativity, discipline. There's a lot of stuff in logic, but mostly it's the thing that makes sense. I don't get affected by the emotion and the fear and the bullshit and the people. I concentrate on seeing the thing for what it is. I don't waver my reasoning for the bullshit of the fear and the scared and no one else could do it. I said, listen, what if we could make a round wheel? What if we could invent the cotton gin? What if electricity was a fucking thing? I just pursued it logically. I didn't get sad and go, I can't invent electricity. I'm emotionally vulnerable, wife. I got to tell you how I failed today. When it comes to women, we're not logical. What is rejection? Let's say you had a party. You said, I'm going to invite President Biden. He sent a letter to the White House, and they got a letter back from it. And President Biden said, no, I'm unable to attend. Did he reject me? Did he reject me as a human being? No, he just said, listen, I can't be there. I'm President Biden. If a girl says that she doesn't want to date me, does it mean I'm a horrific slob and a loser and a douchebag and all these? No, it means that she didn't want to date me. She rejected my proposal. She didn't even really reject me. Come on, logically, she didn't reject me. She don't know me. I can't jump off whatever, go crazy about, she hates, it's the black girls, they just hate white guys. It's the white blondes, they just don't fuck niggas. Listen, white bitches fuck niggas. Your pretty, perfect little cheerleader has probably fucked a nigga. If you're white and you're worried about the girl being tarnished by black, whatever, just assume that she has. But there it is. We're supposed to be mentally strong, mentally fortified to get the job done. I don't care what women say. Women want to pull us off course. You always want to make the thing that is above you like you. Everybody wants to make the king a normal motherfucker. Well, I have fears and anxieties, and I don't get to do a lot. You're king, but aren't you just like me? No, nigga, I'm the king. I handle my emotions and vulnerabilities in a way you do not understand. And guess what? No one told you to fucking understand that shit. You must fortify the mind and find the strength. I think next week we said we're talking about strength and power. And the best way, or one of the best ways to identify and get rid of the behaviors is to look around and start looking at them. If you can't find weaknesses in yourself, sometimes the self is rather, I don't know, myopic. It just shifts past us. We don't go, I don't have that problem. We stereotype. Well, I don't like white people stereotype. I stereotype. If you see a white girl with a beaded necklace and a house dress, that bitch, and she's blonde and real thin, that bitch can't cook. And not only does she cook, she cooks disgusting shit. Disgusting. with the raisins and all the stuff, the kale. No, no. Is that stereotypical? Yeah. Look at the weak behavior and find it within and attack those fucking weaknesses. We talk a lot of shit. Women are beautiful, but inside they're a mess. Nigga, you're inside, you're a mess. You're weak. It's everywhere. It's in your look. Look, how do you avoid eye contact with a beautiful bitch? Weak. Does your voice change? Oh, hey, Mary, hey. I used to do that shit. I was don't even, and I get mad, but I don't even talk like that. Hey, Mary, how you? Oh, hey. I don't even talk like that. Like, sometimes you do it for your boss, trying to kiss all that ass, because you're scared, because you're weak. Oh, hey, boss. That boss didn't say nothing interesting. Me and my kids went to the party house this, man. You know what? Shut up. Kids went to a party house and it was fun. What kind of fucking weekend story is that? It's boring. I need the money, boss. But you're boring. It's everywhere. WYD in a text message. Weak. What's up? Weak. You know what's up. Your dick is up. And you want to put it up inside of her. Netflix and chill. Look at the way it's permeated our society. Netflix and chill is weak. But how come we all know what it means? Women and men have said, here's a weak phrase, but you know what I really be saying. I listened to one nigga this week. The nigga said horizontal yoga. I knew what he meant, but goddamn, nigga, horizontal yoga? Are you that fucking weak and scared to say what the fuck you want? Your voice is weak. Your posture is weak. Your friends are weak. Your visions and goals are probably weak. Safe goals. I hope I find a nice girl and marry her. You know, so I'm trying to fuck one of these bad bitches. I'm trying to have 2 or 3 of them, and then I'll settle down when I'm done. Being safe is weak. No? You don't go anywhere. You don't do nothing that might put you in an uncomfortable position. Weak. Being quiet so others can be really loud. Weak. I don't like to cause a ruckus. I'm king of the week, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I'm gonna keep it a stack with you. I'm a weak nigga, man. I've been a weak nigga. I mean, I'd like to think I've turned it around, but shit, I got a lot of weakness to make up for, Jack. I'm gonna be forever paying off that shit. Nigga, I took loans out on the week. I got student loans on weakness I got to pay back. I talk that tough shit now. It becomes an automatic mode, does it not? I got to get in the room with me on this one. It's an automatic mode, weakness. I just wake up and set it to weakness, weak Russ, and just drive that shit around. It's automatic like driving is. You just turn it, oh, I'm going to be weak. I'm going to avoid Susie, but I'm going to lust after Susie. I'm going to laugh at Ted's stories. He's a boring motherfucker. Here's Janie, the boss. I'll kiss her ass, and then I'll go home and have the drinks and do the nothing and be and watch the red pill and jerk off and then wake up and do the bar on the weekend. And I sit and I watch the TV and I have the awkward conversation with the woman because I'm weak. Then I get back on the computer and I talk about how horrible everybody is in the world, and it's not my fault. Weak behavior. No accountability. Weak. Lying. Weak. It's everywhere. It's everywhere. And it's got to just devastate women. What they said that the handshake is 25% weaker than it was. Even the handshake is weak. I mean, how many times have I told a woman I was weak in probably like 50, 11 ways? And what was she doing? Maybe she was just throwing me a bone. Right? She's a nice person. I could see it working out. Why not? Even the movies. Can I put my hand up and say when they show an aggressive sex scene, he's still kind of weak? They don't show real shit. And I put my hand up and say that? I say it. I didn't even think Power they was fucking like they were supposed to be fucking. It was aggressive. I wasn't that impressed. Sorry. It's not like I'm King Dingaling. I'm just saying I'm not that impressed. Driving around the way we talked about it yesterday, you can't outrun your mind. It's the same. You can't outrun your weakness. You can't outrun your automatic weak gestures. Lower the voice and ask the questions to the hot women. Don't look, but then look when she's lifting. Try to work over, try to get the weights near where she's at, but don't ever really talk to her for 7, 8, 9, 10 months. But then infer because all of the smiles are happening that she really does like me. Maybe she's smiling because I'm creeping her the fuck out. And she thinks I'm a kidnap her and put her on an episode of Criminal Minds. Because every time she comes in the gym, I wake my way across the gym to go work by her, but never say anything. It sounds like I'm a fucking stalker. Weak! The logical, strong thing to do would be to just ask a woman that you like out. You're not even strong enough to be honest with yourself and act on that. You're not even strong enough to act on what you know to be true. You are literally a walking liar. You like the bitch, but you won't go up to the bitch for a 19 amount of excuses. What you want to call, oh, it's like, got approach anxiety. No, you've got excuses. I'm sorry, you've got excuses. Well, the modern woman is not receptive. Okay, cool. That could be the case, but you don't know it to be true of that one. You're weak. And it's okay. I mean, unless you actively fight it and actively identify it, probably assume it's regular behavior. You see the goofy guy in the movie, and he spends 2 hours trying to get the hot girl to love him. And he saves the world and rescues the people and shoots the 34 bad guys and kicks the guy out the window. And finally, oh, finally, he gets to have sex with the hot girl he should have just asked out in the beginning. Weak. How many movies have you seen where the guy is absolutely dead on brave, risking his life over and over and over, but he's shy around the hot girl? You don't think we're telling women that we're just some weak ass motherfuckers? What did I say earlier? 1%? You almost, I hate to say it like this, you almost have to assume that if you see a woman, she's dating a weak nigga. I don't like to say it like that. I don't even like to think like that. I really try to throw guys a rope. Probably, some like guys are nice guys, good guys. You say, oh, I like Ted. He's my neighbor and all that. I like Jimmy. He's pretty cool. We play basketball sometimes. We in the bedroom. We in his household. We. So identifying it and actively attacking it is a daunting and horrific first step, but it is the step. Like I said, you can look outside and get a bazillion examples and come back inside and go, hey, am I doing that bullshit? Why am I doing that bullshit? What emotion is tied to that bullshit? What thing have I not gotten over is tied to the bullshit? What do I need to do to correct that behavior? How do I reinforce that behavior? Sounds like another gift of a man, the ability to be strong outside in the world and inside in his mind. Strength. Real with the story, identifying his weaknesses. We've all got them. You will have them until you die, but willing to attack them. Sometimes I lose my temper. That's me being weak. I can't control my emotions when certain things come up. Sometimes something builds. I just let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go. Boom. No, weak. Just correct it the first time it fucking happens. We're weak with women that we like sometimes. Certainly has to have done that. Oh, well, where do you want to go? And all that bullshit. I'll let it go. It's not worth having a fight. We're supposed to fuck tonight. I'm going to let it go. Damn, she was looking real good. Oh, we talk our gangster shit. That checking shot, check a bitch any day of the week. Okay. When the bitch is looking real good and she's got that little goofy, innocent smile and she fucked up, what you gonna do? If you're 3 years in and she commits a fireable offense, what you gonna do? Oh, I checked that. No. No. Now that pussy be talking to you, be lonely on them Friday nights. She calling. Why did you do this to me? Why did you love me and then leave me? You say, damn, I probably could say some smooth shit to get some pussy tonight. I've done that. I'll raise my hand. I've done that. You got to do it slick. You got to lie to yourself. And this is how you lie to yourself. You get her on the phone and you say, this doesn't mean we're back together. You lie to yourself. I want you to know that this is a one-time thing. Pretty soon, after 3 weeks, it's a we just fucking thing. 6 months later, it's, oh, well, I do love the bitch. I love the bitch. I can't go and lie. I love the bitch. Weak. A mentally strong man is worth diamonds. He's worth anything. He can say anything to any woman, anywhere, because most men just aren't mentally strong in real life, let alone with a pretty bitch. Some pretty bitches, you just have to estimate they've never really ever had a motherfucker stand up to them. We're so used to being weak that she has never known what it's like to deal with a mentally strong man. That sounds like a gift. That sounds like not a bad thing, but a gift that can benefit you first and foremost, but also the ladies and the world outside of you, as society rapidly declines from weakness. Mr. You're Welcome is back. I appreciate you for being a man. It will be the last time you ever hear that because no one cares. If you listen all the way to the end, I appreciate it. And I'm out.